Benjamin SESKO is Man United's new super sub. So is it time for him to start? This week, Diogo Dalot sat down with our reporter Dan Khan to discuss SESKO's goals, as well as the impact of Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo.
With the likes of Bryan Mbeumo, Benjamin SESKO, Matheus Cunha, feels like they're all thriving wearing that red shirt. What do you think has set them apart maybe from other players you've seen at your time at the club?
Obviously, the first thing is always the quality. If they weren't quality players, they wouldn't sign for the club. But then, for you to be at Man United, for you to stay here for a long time, you need something else. And the biggest advantage, obviously, for Bryan and Cunha was they already knew the league. They already been playing England for a long time, so you could see straight away that what's playing the game was a little bit easier for them. And then you can see now Ben is a really good mentality person, so he already knows that he needs to work really hard to be at this level. And you can see the differences, and you can feel when a player goes to the bench what type of profile he is. If he comes on 5 minutes, if he comes on 2 minutes, if he comes on 15, how does he react? Even if scoring goals the next game he goes to the bench again, how do you react? And this is insights of big players, in my opinion. And he's still a young player, so he knows that he needs to work hard. He needs to work really hard, and I'm very happy that it's being like this, because we also need players that have that type of mentality, not just starting games. But I'm pretty sure that he will play plenty of games.
Dan Khan with Diogo Dalot there. Lads, he really is a super sub. And you look at the goals that he's scoring, there's some seriously important ones. I mean, Sid, for you, is it time for SESKO to start?
Yeah, look, confidence has turned. Since Michael Carrick's gone in there, everyone's got a spring in their step, but the goals that we see there, I mean, like...
There's 6 in his last 7 as well.
Yeah, really, really good. And you can see the turn as well. You can see him when he comes on. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to come on, I'm going to make an impact. I mean, this one here, he literally just look at the bottom of the screen, afterburners on. And what I love about this is he's still got a lot of time to that when that pass comes across, that's going to feel like an eternity to get to him. So he picks his spot. That could easily go 3-4 months ago over the bar or just wide. Now he's picking spots, he's hitting the target. It's really good to see.
I was going to say, as a player, to actually score, I mean, on telly as a fan, you look at it and go, oh, it's just him and the goalkeeper, he hits it. But as you say there, it feels like an eternity. And does it change your view on his mentality, maybe, that he's picked his spot and he's gone with it?
That's it, the confidence. Confidence in any player is huge. As a striker, more so. Because like there, you don't just go to hit the target, where I think beforehand he was probably happy to, just be on target and make the keeper save it. Yeah. Now he's pinpointing exactly where he wants to go, just inside the post. Like I said there, that one there that rolls across, you read the headlines before it comes, it's one of them where it takes ages, but there he just knows exactly what he's doing, head over the ball, as basic as it sounds, but top footballers it can get away from you sometimes, whereas now he's in really, really good form.
It's a tough one though, Julian, because he's great coming off the bench and getting those goals. So what do you do?
So I think the Mbeumo as number 9 worked well in some games, especially City away, Arsenal away, because of the space you're going to get. And as we saw in the last 2 games, the Everton one and the West Ham one before, Mbeumo as a 9 in those kind of games where the opposition leave you the ball and play quite deep, doesn't work out. And actually, the 2 assists that Mbeumo gave is one SESKO is on, and that's when United scored the 2 goals. So for me, in a game like that against Crystal Palace this weekend, where you would expect Palace to be a bit like that, play Mbeumo on the right, bench Ahmad, it's okay, he can come off the bench, and then start SESKO up front, have Cunha on the left, Bruno as a 10, detecting the play, and then that's probably, for me, the best setup for a game like this.
Yeah, I will say, for me, as a fan watching football, I think the biggest difference that I've seen in Michael Carrick's version of Man United and the standout player has been Sen Lammens. I think he's been fantastic, because I think he's just doing the basics, and it's what almost Man United have been crying out for from one of their goalkeepers. I mean, and when you look at it, £18.2 million for Lammens, do you think he's looking like one of the bargains of the season?
Yeah, and I think we were on the show together here when he just signed, and we had somebody.
Mark Schwarzer.
Yes, exactly.
Talk about his positioning, yeah.
And we said he was very promising in Belgium. They've got high hopes for him, really, to at some point replace Courtois for the national team. Even he only had 1 year playing as a pro in the first team at Antwerp, and that was it. But he had great qualities, especially on crosses like that. And on those corners, I know we will talk about corners later on, but he was outstanding, really, to make himself like getting those balls and punching those balls out, and he was perfect. And I think he's even getting better, and he would get better as the season goes on. Once he understands the scale of the club and everything, and he's in the right mindset, he would get better and better.
As ever with Man United, there's always a lot of talk about the ownership and always a lot of noise around Ineos. But do you have to kind of give them their flowers for their transfer business? Because, I mean, it's looking like really smart business. There were moments where they were talking about Amorim wanted Emi Martinez, and they've gone with someone like Lamens. Are they getting it right now, and those decisions that looked strange are now coming to fruition?
Yeah, I don't know about Sid, but for me, the Lamens one, Cunha and Bomo, they were always going to improve. They're really good Premier League players. So you paid maybe a little bit over the top, but they were good signings. SESKO is a bit more of a gamble a bit because he's still very young and comes from the Bundesliga. But Lamens is the really one that they find, I think. And funnily enough, I think he would have gone to Aston Villa if United had bought Emi Martinez, because Villa also identified him as a really good prospect. So for Lamens, yeah, well done, really, that's a good one.
I know Carrick's tested a lot of their mentality side of it. He's built this siege mentality to go, everyone outside this football club is here to shoot us down. Like, we know what we've got in this dressing room, who's going to stand up and knows what it takes to wear a Man United jersey, especially at Old Trafford or away from home, and have the bullets come and fire. Yeah. And they're certainly stepping up for that, especially the new signings as well.
They look like they're fighting. Like even Cunha at the end of that game was really, defending, giving it big to the crowd. Yeah. So yeah, different United, but that
2-1 reveal.
No, bro! Come on,
bro, you so on my days, bro. I hate you, bro.
Cobby, Lenny, welcome to Football Friends. I'm going to ask you 10 different questions today. Your goal is to match your partner's answer. For every matched answer, you get 1 point. This season, the top score is 8 out of 10. That was Michael Keane and James Tarkowski.
Okay.
But the highest ever score is a 10 out of 10 completion. It's only happened once, and it was Brian Mbumo and Johan Visser. How do you think you're going to get on? How well do you know each other?
I think we'll do quite good. Yeah, maybe 7-8 will be good.
7-8. I've heard rumours that you are good friends off the field as well, because there are some off the field questions here.
Okay. We'll see anyway.
Okay, question number 1. Write your answers nice and big for me. Who is Cobby's footballing idol? I don't want any cheating either. We've had a lot of cheating in this game before.
Do you have an answer on there? Or just what I put?
You've got to write whatever you want to put, man. Okay. You can put whatever you want to put, but remember, you've got to put what you think Lenny's going to put as well. You've got to think outside the box a little bit here.
Wait, I don't know if this is a good spell though.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go.
Have you got an answer?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You always say Seedorf, bro.
No, that is a good one. But when I was young, that is a good one.
Seedorf.
I should have been on that wavelength, but nah, it's a good one.
Play a little bit like Seedorf as well, man. You got that sort of movement. Who would yours have been if we'd have flipped the answer around?
Maybe Rio or Cedro Ramos.
So you could have had a point there, but no point. Ronaldinho and Seedorf is not a match.
Yeah.
We've got to get better than this. The next one is a squad-related one. Who has the best celebration in the Man United squad?
There's quite a lot, but...
Okay, you've got an answer?
Yeah, I think
3,
we got the same.
2, 1, reveal.
No, bro! Come
on! Bro, you did the Josh one, bro.
Show your answer to the board, Lenny, before you wipe it off. I did write Josh.
Come on! Recency bias. Come on.
The surfer.
Go on, let's go.
Come on, boys. We're only best friends here. We're going to lock in a little bit more.
Best friends don't really know each other, so...
Number 3.
Lock in.
Oh, you're locking, bro.
Who would score more goals playing up front for a whole season out of you two? If you played all 13 games,
bro.
Number 9.
Have you seen me finish?
Just be real. Let's come on. Points on the board.
Well, we need to get points, so I will be,
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Would you have backed yourself there if it wasn't points
Come on,
available?
bro. I just leave it with this, man. I know we'll get more goals, but
How many do you think you'd score playing up front every week?
What?
In the Prem, 38 games up front.
2 or 3.
I don't know. I'll leave it. I don't know.
How many would you score?
Or maybe 10 headers.
10 headers?
Well, I just stay in the box. I don't move, man.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, next one. This is a quiz style one. Who did Lenny score his first Manchester United goal against?
Oh,
Who did you score it against?
with Man United.
Yeah.
Well, I know this, so you better know this. I think I know this anyway.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Reveal. If you'd have got that wrong, Lenny.
No chance. I got that wrong.
See a few more of them this season, you think?
I hope so, yeah.
Absolutely. Get a Lenny Oro celebration going, man. That's what we need to start doing. Okay, next up. Who is the most likely to wear the golden jacket at Manchester United?
What's the goal?
In the squad.
Oh, the one.
The
Yeah.
outfit. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the squad.
Well, if-
Who's most likely to wear it in the squad?
You better.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
Yes.
Yeah.
A match.
Well, this guy,
Ahmad.
man.
He's always wearing it.
Yeah,
He
my
likes to
choice.
wear this one,
My
bro.
choice.
I've seen it, you in it a couple of times though, Lenny,
Yeah, but
no?
mine, like,
He had to
I
wear
had
it.
to do it, but I'm not
Ahmad's crazy.
just did it like this.
Yeah, what is that for? Losing the crossbar challenge, I've heard rumours of.
Yeah. I lose the crossbar challenge, so. But Ahmad did it like this, man.
How good are you at this crossbar challenge?
I don't lose, so
Yeah?
yeah, you don't see me in that jacket.
Okay. Next up, out of the two of you, who spends more time in front of the mirror,
Oh.
styling themselves? We're on a good run here. Can we continue it? 3, 2, 1, reveal. Yes.
I'll take that. I'll take. I'll take. I'll
What do you
take
mean,
that.
of course?
It's not
This
of
guy
course,
love
but I'll
himself,
take that.
man.
It's not of course, but I'll
Can't be
take
1
that.
hour in front.
I have to say, your Instagram though.
I appreciate
Feel
it.
those photos is looking good,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Next up, this is hard, I think. If Lenny wasn't a footballer, what would he be doing? Is this something he likes to do a lot outside
Not
the
a
training
sport.
ground?
Not a sport.
Not a sport.
Not a sport.
Sport, yeah.
Not a sport.
Well, if you think you could be a pro in another sport,
No, this is no sports. No sports.
no sports.
I might not even walking, bro. I'm
Chilling.
lazy, man.
Just chilling on there.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, no sport, that's tough.
We can, if you think there's a
What
sport,
you want to do? Sports.
well, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. If you think, let's change it up a little bit. Which sport
Okay.
would Lenny be a professional in,
Professional.
or at the best level you could possibly get to, if it wasn't football? Oh wow, that is a rogue sport I've just
me
seen
just- let
written
me
down
just-
there, Lenny. Are we allowing that as a sport? Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, bro.
I don't know whether
No, I know he's not gonna think about this one, but let me.
Think, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal. It
What did you put?
continues.
What did you put?
Bro, gamer, bro.
that's a good- that's a good one to do,
So
yeah.
good video.
Yeah, you could've
But I
got
don't
away
know if
with
you
that
take
the
this like a
original answer, man.
sport.
That was a good one to be.
You could have got away with that the original answer. What would you be doing outside of football?
Because I know he was gonna not think about
At what
this.
games are we talking?
PC games. I used to play FIFA, Call of, but now I'm more in like difficult stuff, man.
Yeah, what
Valorant, CSGO.
like? Valorant.
Yeah.
You only good at any of these games, Cobby?
I just played 2K.
Yeah.
2K. Yeah.
So basketball would have been a potential answer for you as well?
Yeah.
Are you good
Nah,
at
I'm not
basketball?
tall enough. I'm not tall enough.
Are you good at basketball?
He's not better than me.
I hear rumours Ben SESKO is very good at basketball,
Yeah, he can dunk. He can dunk.
which is a very impressive
It's more than
feat.
I can do.
Can you dunk?
Yeah.
Can you?
After like maybe 10 attempts.
Maybe I can dunk then.
Next up, who has got the best fashion sense in the Man United squad?
What are you so quick,
Why are you thinking
bro?
so hard, bro?
Be honest here.
Why are you thinking so hard?
Be honest.
Bro, you so on my days, bro. I hate you, bro.
I don't want to see any cheating either here.
Not what I'm gonna put is not what I'm thinking, so.
I like the outside the box thinking though. Trying to get to an agreement.
Well, let me get agreement after.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal. You both put
You
Cobby.
know what? I knew he was gonna put his name, so I put the name. But for me, Tyrell is good.
Could.
Could.
But you put Cobby, so
You back yourself though, Cobby.
I back myself.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The Instagram's, again, popping off. at the
But if
moment.
he's that quick, he's gonna put Cole.
Yeah, I think before I'd even finished the question, Cobby had
Yeah.
written Cobby for most fashionable there. You're on a roll here, by the way. 6 out of 8, 2 to play for. So you could go to the joint top of the leaderboard here for this season. Next up, who would win in a Royal Rumble in the Man United squad? If the whole team was in the ring.
The biggest one, like.
Okay, got an answer?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Reveal. H. Correct. Another match. Well, you back yourself, boys.
I mean, he's massive, isn't he?
It's too much. Well, you can't move age, man.
Lenny, you're a big guy as well, man.
Come on, man. Talk about age.
I know. I feel like H would have a finishing move as well, wouldn't they? Like serious finishing move. Final one, and you need this to match the best total of the season. It's a simple one. What is Cobby's middle name?
So everyone's gonna know now.
It's on Google anyways.
Everybody knows at home. Do you know though? How good of a friend are you? Should he know this?
Yeah.
I know if it's a good spell though.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal. It is Boateng. Bro, I actually think that's good knowledge to know that.
So but Lenny's out there for the fun of it.
Yeah, come on. What is Lenny's? Write Lenny's
Well,
down,
you didn't
please.
ask it, bro.
No, I didn't ask you, but we need to see it after we've seen Boateng. How
That's
did you know
not
it's Boateng as well?
Yeah.
Jean-Luc.
Oh, it's my grandpa name, bro.
That is a proper French name.
Proud of it. Well,
That's a
proper
great French
proper
name.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 out of 10, boys.
I don't mind
It's
it.
not that bad.
It's
Joint
good.
best of the season.
Honestly, the two
That we got wrong.
The two that we got wrong were cool.
We could have done better. What was the two that we got wrong?
The two that you got wrong was your
Seedorf.
footballing idol. You went Ronaldinho and
I
Seedorf.
could have helped you out.
And you went, who's the best celebration in the Man United squad? That was a basic one.
Yeah.
I think you had to go Cunha for that, bro.
Cunha.
Thing is,
Yeah.
if it was just a question, I would have said Josh. But I was thinking, what would he say?
You had to go Cunha for the recent surfing
Yeah,
edition, man.
yeah.
But either way, Lenny, Cobby, 8 out of 10.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations, boys.
We've asked a few times about Mason Mount and Matthias de Ligt. What is the situation with them? Because Matthias has not played since last time United played Palace, and Mason scored against Palace, so it's kind of a shared history.
Yeah, Mason's getting closer really. He's on the grass. He's getting closer, so he's looking to kind of train and being around it pretty soon. So he's getting close. Just had to be patient really a little bit, and listen, he's a big player for us, Mace. So looking after him, making sure he's ready, and big finish to the season. So good news that he's getting really close. Matthias a little bit. He's had a back issue, which has just been a little bit slower to progress. Really, it's something that we've been kind of working through, and he's getting there. He's in the right direction, but as I said, he's just a little bit further behind. So it's one of those things that's disappointing, but it's unfortunately part of football. So we'll get him back when we can.
Is there even a remote timescale for him? Because obviously when he was injured the first time, Ruben said, "Oh, well, he'll be back like next week," and clearly we're months down the line now. We've got an international break coming up. What?
No, it's just the nature of the injury and the kind of issue in the back that it's a difficult one to kind of pin down in some ways, and especially time-wise. So he's definitely improving, so that's a good thing, and we're just working towards that. Really, there's not much at this stage that I can give you anymore. Really.
Afternoon, Michael. One player you'll be familiar with is Harry Maguire from your previous stint at the club. Just wonder, when you've returned, what kind of player you now see ahead of you, and of course his contract situation. Do the club plan to maybe sit down with him in the near future, just about what his future could look like?
Harry's he's an impressive character. You know, he's obviously he's had a great career so far. Hopefully there's a lot more to come. I think even what he's been here, and the journey and the experiences that he's had, certainly since he's been here and with England as well, I think showed exactly what he is. I think we all know the player that he is and what he's capable of doing. And again, the other night there, I thought he was fantastic. Having experience helps in that. His attributes help in that, and his character. You know, his willingness to put himself out there, and he's really impressive at H, and he's been really important for us.
Saw in a recent interview with your goalkeeper Larmans, he was talking about one of the reasons why he feels there's been an upturn in form is the clarity of the messaging that's coming through to the players. Can you give us an insight into how you go about making sure that you convey to each player what it is you want from them?
Yeah, I mean, you could talk for quite some time on that, you know, in terms of how we want to play, kind of what we want to do for each other, and behaviours, and there's all sorts of things that kind of come into it, really. But yeah, I think I've said it at times over the last few weeks. It's when you're putting a team together and you're putting a team on the pitch, I think it's not always. You try to make it as clear as you can. I think clarity is important. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's simple. Sometimes there's quite a lot of detail that kind of needs to be put across, but I always try and feel that we do it in a simplistic form, really, so the players maybe think it's simple, but there's quite a lot of work behind that. So that's always the balance, I think, for any coach and manager, that you're trying to give the players going out there that their minds are as clear as possible, really, and they know the jobs effectively. So it's a constant balance, but the boys have been great, and anything we have tried to kind of help them with, implement them, we give them bits of tips. I think they've all been taking it on board ever so well.